YouTube, it's your girl Nika. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I play Isaac every single day, and if you're not new here, welcome back. Guys, I have a new microphone. I did some tests and boy does it sound good. We're in HD, no more poor audio, no more doing a whole bunch of work editing and post. No more, no more. We're good. We're good. And I'm hooked up with that Tascam. I got the Tascam DR05XP. I've always wanted a Tascam because I do want to get back to ASMR at some point sooner rather than later. And I'm very excited. I'm very grateful I have a microphone. I did not want to spend that money, and to be honest, I didn't really have it, but we didn't really have a choice. So I'm very happy that I have a new microphone. I hope it sounds good to you guys. It should sound clear. I went and I played around with some of the OBS settings from a YouTube video I saw that was super helpful. So yeah, and thank you to Penny for the help too, because I just actually would not have done it without him. So I'm so excited because I think this audio quality is going to absolutely boost the overall quality of my videos, which is really exciting, and I'm just like hyped. It sounded so much better than I thought it would have. Like, it was just really, really good. So guys, thank you for sticking through all of the bad audio. The fact that I'm well over 3,000 subscribers with how unbelievably cheeks my audio even was is crazy. I'm gonna avoid this. I got a damage up and a luck up. I think that's worth it. The range was good, but my range is already okay enough. I usually actually start with Kane, and his range is lower, so I didn't feel the need to tweak about the range too much. But hopefully the item room isn't complete trash, because I will want to avoid it. It is. It is, but I can re-roll it, so I'm not like super stressed out about it. Unfortunately, most of the rooms I've been in are either already done or didn't have any enemies. So I really honestly hate this boss, and I know I shouldn't because like the bloat exists, but also at the same time, it's so annoying. It's so tedious. Like, if you're not powerful, it's super tedious. I will say, however, though, and I was thinking about this the other day because I was playing with Penny, if you are powerful, it's really satisfying, actually, to just fly through these guys. It's really, really good. Shoop-de-whoop is kind of sort of calling my name, but that would defeat the purpose of me being Apollyon, which was to, like, to get rid of things. And I have no money, and I don't want to bomb my donation machine, which I absolutely will bomb the donation machine if I see anything I want, and I don't want to do that. I'm trying to let it keep the 2 pennies that are probably in the donation machine to begin with, if there's even that, so whatever. It is overall a decent first floor. I didn't really have to take any bad items. I still got some stat ups and kind of important ones. So I feel like with Apollyon, I never do well. Like, off rip, I don't do well with regular Apollyon. I love Tainted Apollyon, one of my favorite Tainted characters. But regular Apollyon, I don't know. I don't do as well, and I don't really know why. There's not a good reason for it. They're not all that different. The only difference really is that you get those lovely flies with the Tainted Apollyon, but there's that. I mean, the stats are, I think, slightly different starting stats, but I mean, even then, like, there should be no reason why I perform so differently between the 2 Apollyons, but I do. So I'm also trying to say it differently because apparently I say it weird. Like, I was always saying Apollyon, but apparently I'm like pronouncing it too much. Which could be very much the case. So I'm like, let me go ahead and listen to other people and not me. I have to like stop yelling. I'm realizing I don't have to yell anymore. I'm peeking out the mic because I'm yelling. I don't actually have to yell. I can be quiet. I can let my vocal cords rest, actually. I have to like, I gotta get used to that. It's not my first inclination anymore. I mean, it's been years of recording on that microphone, and that microphone really hasn't been good the whole time. It was okay in the beginning, but it still had some issues, some pitch issues. I've been up pitching my videos for a long time. I would go into DaVinci and I would just up the volume manually because there was just no shot you were hearing really any of it, unless I did that. And now I don't even have to do that. So now I'm like, okay, I'm kind of spoiled or whatever. Like, I kind of have to like, I kind of start living that spoiled life. So I'm sorry if I'm screaming at any given time. That's not the goal. It just happens to be what's occurring. Bombs are key. Well, that does a whole lot of nothing when you have no bombs or keys. But thank you very much for that. I appreciate the thought. Kind of, not really. Would be nice to get some resources. I have a beautiful new mic and I kind of want to win in this video because like I have a beautiful new mic, and I have a feeling I'm gonna need to like get any of the special rooms or get literally any resources at all, which by the way, we've got none. We've gotten literally none on this floor. Now we are just now getting a key, and I'm not even going to waste it on the shop because there's either not going to be a key for sale, and it's just going to piss me straight off, or it's just going to be the dude, and I'm going to fight him, and I don't want to fight the dude, okay? I know the dude has a name, but I don't care. I'm not fighting him. So therefore, we are going to... There is that chest too, though, which is an option, but I could void here. Oh, but do I want to void here? No, I don't, really. Please don't ask me why I really like the skipping tiers. I just do. I don't think there was any stat difference or anything there, which if you know me and you know my channel, it isn't honestly rare for me to pick something because I just simply like it, but I really do like this item. It's really good to me. I should have not hit her. She's a baby. I don't know why I hit her. I think it's just also, it just makes me happy. Like, it just makes me think of like a little kid skipping stones or something on like a lake or whatever, which when I was a kid, I always wanted to skip some goddamn stones, which was just something my family just like didn't do. Because to be honest, why would they? I think that's like either something you grew up doing because you live near water, or you just fucking don't. Because there's no reason to do that otherwise, unless you like have a lake house or something. But I don't know, we never did that, and I always wanted to as a kid. And so I feel like I take this item and I'm like, I'm doing it. Okay, little 5-year-old me is ready to go. Let's see if there's anything in here that I really want. I might take this tears up. I don't usually take Ouija board because I sometimes don't like the way it affects my tears. I've had people be like, it doesn't. I promise you it does. Because also people say like, oh, it does. And I know it does. There is a difference. I can't pinpoint exactly what the difference is. Like, that bothers me. I can tell you the stat differences and stuff, and the fact that, you know, it's now, you can go rocks and shit. I forget the term. But there's something else about these tiers that like bothers me to no end, and I wish I could know what it was. I'm only doing this because I am getting no resources. And even that chest gave me 1 key and 1 penny. Why are we being like this? What kind of Mr. Krabs ass Tom Nook bullshit is this? Why are we trying to penny pinch over here? Why are we giving so little for such a big price? That was not worth 3 rounds of enemies in the slightest. Look how much time I've spent on this goddamn shit for getting a penny and a key. I can't even get both the rooms I want to get off rip with that 1 key. However, oh, another penny for fucking finishing it. Thank you very much. We could very well get another key on this floor, though I'm not holding my breath. Because that wasn't the case the last floor, but we could. I really am so impatient. I just don't want to wait. That's stupid. It's a dumb reason to die. I do want that bomb. That's in that last room. I'm probably gonna cut out me saying because I'm trying to fucking shut up about but I do want that bomb, but it's behind spikes. There's really no reason to risk the last little sliver of my blue heart. Not that I have like a high chance of getting the devil deal, because I don't, but any chance is better than none, or approaching 0, which is where I would be if I were to not. This is luck. You know, this is actually really worth it. It does convert bad pills into good. I don't think it's worth getting rid of. And we have a golden key now. Maybe I should have done that room first. There was really no way for me to know, but, you know. Guys, by the way, happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry about the break-in content. I just didn't have a mic. I also want to talk a little bit about mutagenics. I know a lot of you guys really like mutagenics, but I don't think it's a good thing for me to do on my channel at this moment. Because, really, truth be told, it will kill my channel. And I think my channel is too young and too new for me to be able to play mutagenics and not just like destroy the algorithm, because the YouTube algorithm is made by somebody who, I don't know, has never been on YouTube or something. I don't know why it's so bad and like hard to figure out. But I do know that like mutagenics came out and it's a wonderful game, but it came out the second I got like back in the algorithm and then ripped me right back out. And I don't want to do that, so I'm thinking of multiple options, okay? I have a second channel that I am going to start utilizing very soon. Penny is nice enough to let me use his GoPro, and I have some content coming on that channel that I think is important to me, and I'm excited to make it. But I also have a second channel that will be for everything. It will be for literally anything I want. I'm going to try to keep it to a certain topic, like maybe life content and singing, I think would be kind of, would be kind of the goal. But I'm also thinking about starting a new channel called Naked Bunny Plays too, because I don't want to die. Oh, okay, I guess my wants and needs are not important. I'm just going to keep going until I feel like I don't want to keep going anymore. I'm going to maybe make a Naked Bunny Plays 2 channel because I think that I would like to be able to play other games. I actually do want this. 2 trinkets at a time is good. Every 15 shots, fire an ipecac in my reflection tier with high range. That's not what I want. I don't know why I would want that, but I don't. So let me know what you guys think. If I started a Nika Buddy Plays 2 channel and I started playing just like anything I wanted at any time, would you guys watch that? The other thing I'm thinking about is a lot of the people who do watch Mugenics are members, and I do want to put out member content, so I'm thinking about doing that, which might be where I go with this, because I don't know if I want to start another channel just yet, while I still want to take care of this channel, and I'm starting my second channel, and we'll be going back to ASMR within the next 3 months. So that'll be 3 channels that are going to be on my plate very soon. So I'm thinking member content, because Mugenics is really fun. It doesn't take a lot of editing. I can sort of talk to you guys and be chill, and a lot of the people who are watching my Mugenics content are members anyways. But it's also a good incentive. Like, people, you know, are supporting the channel, and if you want to keep supporting the channel, wonderful, but at least you're getting like a video or something for it. Which, you know, I shout out my members. That's kind of the big thing. And with streams, it was fun to do the stickers and see who members and stuff. But of course, right now I can't stream, which, by the way, I will not be addressing anymore. I addressed it finally on my Discord. It's in a pinned message. If you guys are curious as to why streams are not happening anymore, please go to the pinned message and look there. It is a question I've answered many times, and it's honestly not an easy one to answer. It makes me upset, and I feel sad that my life has gotten to the point that I can't stream because I'm too disabled, and that's not a good feeling. So I've pinned that message in my Discord. I've answered it in a couple videos, so if you guys are curious as to why streams stopped, if you come back into the channel and you were here when I was streaming, that'll be answered there. I think that's all my housekeeping stuff, but I don't know, I just wanted to talk about Mugenics. I really do like the game, and I think it's a good idea to put a couple videos out about Mugenics, and then moving forward, if you want to see Mugenics maybe supporting the members, you get content, and I'll be playing Mugenics probably a couple days a week. I really do like the game. I think it's a lot of fun, so let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Ultimately, I think the membership idea is the best one. Nobody loses anything. I don't think that it's like one of those things that people are absolutely foaming at the mouth for me to come back to on this channel, because this is an Isaac channel. So people are really here for Isaac, and people want their Isaac content, and that makes sense. I understand. So keeping it separate is probably like the better thing to do. YouTube has definitely had me thinking about what I want versus like what I have to do in ways that are not regular adult ways. Like, I have to go to work. Do I really like want to go to work? No, but I have to, so I do type shit. You know what I mean? Like, you have to take out the trash. You have to, I don't know, wash your ass. You gotta do shit like that. There's no choice in those things, but with YouTube, where there is a choice, but like you have a goal, it's interesting. Like, I've been thinking about the way that I handle what I need to do versus what I want, when want and need can almost be in the same category. Because YouTube is not my full-time job. Obviously, I don't have a full-time job to begin with because I'm disabled. So I have a job, but so yeah, I want to, I don't know. What am I even talking about anymore? I don't know. I lost my train of thought, to be honest with you. Guys, have you ever had one of those weeks where you like are reeling over and over again, and your mind is playing the same exact thing over and over again, and you are just like sat and thunked, like without wanting to be sat and thunked? You just are. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, but like if I figure something out that feels like life changing, and I realizing like the situation I'm in is not good or something, like whatever, like those moments that just hit you like a bag of bricks, and you're like, oh, I'm like not doing this thing right, or this thing is actually not what it seems. Like those, I had one of those moments this week and sort of last week, and I will again later, and I'm kind of like reeling about it. Like, and then your brain just keeps playing like certain things over and over and over again. Like, it just feels like I'm losing my mind a little bit with this. I probably should have tried to get the sack. There's no guarantee that there's going to be a bomb in the sack, but I figured, let me get the regular secret room. I do think I like the item pool and stuff better for the regular secret room. There could very well not be an item in here, but it's worth it. Well, this was good. It was worth a shot. We're gonna go back and get that sack and whatever else we can get with, depending on the amount of money that this gives us. So I'm not complaining in the slightest. I gotta sit back. I keep having the inclination to move towards the mic, and it's actually like not the right thing to do. I gotta sit my ass back. I'm trying not to peak the audio because it will be loud. This is a very decent mic. It's really well made, and it's a good one. Well known in the ASMR community, so if you do watch ASMR, you have definitely heard of and seen the Tascam, which I will be using for ASMR. I said that already, but I'm excited about it, so I'm saying it again. Deal with it. And I bet you I won't get any fucking keys. I had a run the other day. I got the skeleton key. When I tell you I was foaming at the cooch, dude, I was so excited. I was like, you must be, damn, I can't even talk. Never mind. I hate when I stutter. It's like nothing I was saying wasn't, I get fucking stuttering again. Nothing I'm saying is important anymore. Like, nothing matters. It doesn't feel like it matters. I just want to, like, crawl in a hole because I stuttered so bad that it sounds like I don't know how to utilize my tongue. Which, I'll have you know, I am very good at utilizing my tongue, okay? I've had it for almost 28 years now. I can do it. Oh, that sounds kind of freaky. I ain't mean it like that, though. Alright, I'm taking this. I think that's worth it. Me when I do nothing. Might as well take a risk. Why not? I guess there's really nothing I lose. I mean, I guess except for the run, but I don't know. I never take Damocles, but I'm finna take Damocles. I'm finna take them. We're only 16 minutes deep, okay? We're only 16 minutes doggy style. I don't know why I said that. That doesn't even really make sense. We have no bombs, of course, because God forbid I get anything that helps me progress in this game. Edmund is gonna get whiplash from me. One day I'm, like, praising him so well, like, you did such a great job, and then, I don't know why I said that, praising him so well. Like, it just sounds creepy as fuck. But you know what I'm saying? Like, one day I'm literally, like, beating my meat to the, well, no, what? Dude, should I just stop talking? Should we do like a silent Isaac run? Because what the fuck am I talking about? Like, why did I say beating my meat? That's not even accurate. Like, it's not even what happened. Ever, really. I mean, ever about Edmund or Isaac. Like, let me just fucking stop talking, actually. Let's just fucking shut up. We're gonna take glitter bombs. Oh my god, we get both. That's right. I forgot I had Damocles. Wonderful, beautiful. We need bombs so bad. So first of all, 10 bombs is really good. Secondly, I'm gonna be getting a bunch of stuff. Oh. Gonna be getting a bunch of stuff for having the bombs and utilizing them, which is really good as long as I don't use like rocket in the jar, which, you know, was also fine. But I needed that. I needed that ASAP. I'm much happier with the way that this is looking now. And also that Damocles is just that bitch. If I can get a revive too, I don't even feel particularly pressed about having to restart, to be honest with you. Maybe I had to restart to get to this good-ass run, but I need a revive. I need something that's going to keep me alive if I do get hit with Damocles, which will more than likely kill me because I know my luck. What the fuck? Why are we running away like this? Does it always do that? Speed down makes you want to just, I don't know. You know when you take a washcloth when you're done showering, you squeeze all the water out? It makes me want to do that to my cooch. It makes me angry. I hate speed down so bad. Also, I just can't even imagine, like, I don't want to call it squeegeeing because that's like an actual like a thing that you do, but it feels like squeegeeing your coochie is a crazy thing to even say. Like, it's a crazy sentence that I feel like I would have never said, but I want to say that I'm the first in my bloodline to say it, but I actually don't think I am. Like, I'm pretty fucking weird, so like, you know, but my family's also pretty fucking weird. Like, I might be the weirdest, but they're also weirdos, so like somebody's probably talked about squeegeeing a coochie or two. There's got to be at some point somebody was squeegee my cooch or I don't know, something like that. I should probably just stop talking because somebody's definitely gonna timestamp this and be like, huh, listen, babes, I don't know. Oh, what does this do? Improves void effect by giving it a chance to spawn a pedestal item it previously consumed. Each the void. I can't fucking read. God damn, why am I illiterate as fuck? Like, why can't I read? Why can't I utilize my massive fucking eyeballs in my head to read? What are my pupils doing? What's going on? Why am I struggling so bad to digest, consume, and regurgitate words? What the fuck? Sorry, I guess that shit pissed me off, but it did, you know what, it did piss me off, because what the fuck? I'm stuttering, I can't read, I'm forgetting my goddamn sentences, I know I have brain fog, but good fucking grief, and of course I get hit. For all I know, Damocles could spread my cheeks today, right now, this moment. It probably will, in fucking 4 seconds I'll be dead, because that's my luck. And now, what a terrifying goddamn thing to even have to think about. Every goddamn minute that passes, I could be dying. And I think it's every second, but whatever. I'm gonna say minute because it just feels a little less dramatic than every second. Every second feels like I'm really trying to, like, stroke my... No, what's that saying? Stroke it for what it's got or something? Or no, like, choke her out. Well, no, what the fuck is... That's not it. What's the fucking saying when you're like really trying to stroke your shit or whatever the fuck, or like not stroke your shit like that though, like when you're trying to like when you're trying to like milk it for what it's worth. Thank you. Fuck. I literally I can't even believe, what did I even guess? Like, I don't even know what I guessed. That was crazy. When I'm trying to stroke my goddamn meat or some fucking shit, I don't even know. 2/3 gumpting in my gupter is crazy. I'm gonna take that. I don't know if avoiding this will like do anything. It didn't. I think this is the one where if I avoid an active item, it utilizes it though, right? Am I right? I also do have a potential revive. So clock that. Put that on your calendar. February 17th, 2026, this bitch got a potential revive. Crazy work. Can you imagine if somebody actually put that on their calendar? Guys, I will give you a massive shout out in the next video if you actually put that on your calendar and show me on the Discord. I will shout you the whole fuck out and show it. And I'll be like, don't even ask questions. If you wasn't there, then you was square, bitch. I don't know what to tell you. You missing the event, you're not pulling up to the function, you're not getting a recap. The fuck? No, I'm kidding. I would tell people what was going on because it's not that deep, but I do love to pretend like I'm one of those people that like gatekeeps enjoyment sometimes because it's just so cringe to me, so it's really funny. Like people who will be like, I can't tell you where I got my fucking shirt from, or oh, you just had to be there. If you weren't there, you don't get it. And not in the way of like you're trying to explain a joke, but it's not funny because you literally had to be there versus like just being an insufferable bitch. Like those are two very different things, I feel like. What is this? Spawns 2 red hearts. I meant this one. Spawn an item room from the current room's pool. Convert 1 red heart or 2 soul hearts. Absolutely not. I fucking can't stand the broken hearts. They always throw me off. They always screw me over. Every time I take them, I feel like it's not the right thing to do. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that where it came from. But I do really hate that shit. Like the idea that like if you aren't unable to be somewhere or you weren't in a moment or you don't have monetary or like social access to something that you just like don't get to experience it at all or enjoy it at all is really annoying to me. Like I totally understand to a certain extent gatekeeping certain things depending on who you are, who the audience is, and who needs access to the information you have. Especially as a black person, I feel like gatekeeping things in general is almost imperative. Ooh, fuck, these are actually both really good, and I don't have any syringes yet, and I don't have a void charge anyway, so we finna take it. But if you're gatekeeping like the shirt you got from Saks Fifth or some shit, you're just being annoying. Like there's no merit in gatekeeping that. There's no merit in gatekeeping music. There's no merit in gatekeeping things in general unless the person you're gatekeeping from is somebody that you cannot entrust with whatever information they're asking for, like for whatever reason. If they're gonna like find a black artist and call them the N-word or like, I don't know, do some dumb shit, that makes sense. But other than that, why are you being like that? Like what about gatekeeping shit makes you feel better than anybody else? Because I feel like it's literally always a like I'm exclusive type vibe, and it's like no one's exclusive, okay? Like you're exclusive by nature because there's only one of you, and there probably will only ever be one of you, at least at this timeline, which like great, that's wonderful. But you don't have to like pretend to be more exclusive and important than you are by like gatekeeping random shit. Like I know we always die on the hill of like sharing recipes, and like that can be really potentially very important for people depending on sort of what the recipe is and who's asking for it or whatever. And I'm not taking that away from people. I'm truly going to die because that was a stupid thing to do, but I needed the money because I'm a guilty little bitch. Or guilty? Slutty? What am I trying to say? Hungry? Money hungry. You know what I'm saying? But even then, I'm like, unless your grandmother said, like, no. Like, listen, if you ask somebody if you can share something of theirs and they say no, your job is to then respect their answer. But you can side-eye people. Like, you're allowed to feel the way that you do, and you're allowed to do the things you want to do. But I'm side-eyeing the living fuck out of you if you, like, if you made, like, chicken parm and, like, somebody can't have the recipe. Like, why? If it's, like, a family secret or something and you're finna sell that bitch, or it's, like, oh, it's only supposed to be like you can only get it if you're in this family and you know this person, or even if you just know this person, like that's kind of fun, right? Like, oh, if you go to the house down the road and you visit old Aunt Linda, she'll make you a beautiful chicken parm and all you have to do is spend some of your time. That's like a way to sort of build community. And I think it calls back to like the way things were originally, where like everybody in a community kind of had a role one way or the other, and their role was important because it wasn't yours and it wasn't anybody else's, and like so you would give them whatever you could for whatever they could. Like I get that vibe, okay? I think that's almost intrinsic to humans. But like if you made some goddamn pasta for a party and everyone loved it and someone's like, what's the recipe? And you're like, no, I can't. Why explain it to me, why you cannot share things, why you cannot share joy, why you cannot share deliciousness, why can't you share? And to me it's almost like, do these motherfuckers know how to share? Because if you do the same shit to them, they'll tweak. Like, I remember reading a story or hearing a story, I don't remember where, I don't remember when, because to be honest, it was at least over 10 years ago. And I think the reason why it even came up is because this is before we knew that all of our phones are listening to us and like the way that they are. Like there was some idea that they were, but not as fucking extensive, right? So man, my friend was talking about gatekeeping some shit, and I remember telling her, I literally have a vivid memory of telling my friend, like, don't be that person. And they were like, you know what? Fair enough. I explained. I was like, the only thing it does is make you seem like a jerk. Like, there's no actual, like, reason to. Because in that case, there genuinely wasn't. I think they stopped doing that, which is great. But I got a video around the time of somebody talking about someone stole something from them because they wouldn't tell them where they got it from, and a lot of the comments were like deserved. And I'm like, again, we don't steal. Like, that's not the answer either. However, like, at the same time, the reason why you're getting so much goddamn hate is because you just sound like a dick. There was no reason to not tell them. You don't, like, fucking steal, but... Anyways, I'm rambling about some shit no one asked about, but I just feel like it's... Oh, geez, I can't move fast enough, and I couldn't shoot, so they're scratching my massive head. We don't gatekeep over here. I don't know why I'm talking about gatekeeping. I don't even remember, and I'm definitely gonna die because I'm not fucking fast enough to get away. And of course, I don't even get my extra life. That's fine. We're 29 minutes deep. That's okay. Let me go ahead and shout out my wonderful, beautiful members. But do you not think so far ahead? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I've been thinking about forever. Can I shut the fuck up? All right. Thank you so much to Tommy Turtle, Trash, Gotti, Penny, Fernando, Slizzor, Glorith, Asterisk, Kenzie, Dancy, Spooky, Bread, Talisha, and Pidge. Guys, thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means the world to me. If you want to support the channel, you can do that. I will probably start uploading Eugenics sooner rather than later. Guys, like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys are liking the audio, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.